Good evening and welcome to day 13 of the Celtic Wanderings show with Lojo Russo. I'm your host, Lojo Russo, and I'm going to do some songs that are women-centric because today is the first day of Women's History Month. So, how about some historical women? All right, here we go. High atop a lonely moor, a widow lived alone, and in she kept, and as she slept, her pillow heard her moan. Oh, many's a lonely traveler has spent the night with me, but there's no man in all creation gives content to me. Well, some can manage once or twice, and some make 3 or 4. But it seems to me a rarity is the man who can do more. I'd do anything to find him in heaven or in hell. And as she spoke these words, and sure she heard her front door bell. Avon calling, good evening, Hans. And the wind blew cold and lonely across the widow's moor. You'll never ever tumble where the camel across the door. So boldly ran the widow, and the door did open wide. And as she did, a tall and handsome stranger stepped inside. But she gave him bread and brandy, and when that he was fed, he said, "My dear, now have no fear, it's time to come to bed." Hello, Patrick. So, for I've heard your plea right down below, and I've come to see you right. But you must come to hell with me if I can last the night. She said, "You randy devil, to this bargain I'll agree. For hell on earth or hell in hell, it's all the same to me." The wind blew cold and lonely across the widow's moor. She never ever turned away a traveler from the door. Now as they tumbled into bed, the devil he proved well, and he thought before the night would end that she'd be in his hell. But when they came to number 9, the widow cried out, "More!" And when the 12th time came around, the widow cried, "Encore!" At 25, the devil felt compelled to take a rest. But the widow cried, "Come raise your head and put me to the test." At 69, the widow laughed. "Again, again," she cried. And the devil said, "Well, I can see just how your husband died." And the wind blew cold and lonely across the widow's moor. She never ever turned away at the traveler from the door. At 99, the devil began to wail and weep. He said, "I'll give you anything if you'll just let me sleep." But before the morning light was up, the devil hobbled home, and the widow, still not satisfied, once more was left alone. She lay there on her pillow, and she thought on 99, "It's a pity that poor devil couldn't manage one more time. I'll call him up again tonight to see what can be done. With a little more application, we could get up the ton." The wind blew cold and lonely across the widow's moor. She never ever turned away a traveler from the door. But when she called to him that night, no devil did appear. For the first time in eternity, the devil shook with fear. He said, "Of all the torments I've witnessed here in hell, I never knew what pain was till I rang the widow's bell." And the wind blew cold and lonely across the widow's moor. You'll never ever turn away a traveler from the door. The wind blew cold and lonely across the widow's moor. She'll never ever turn away a traveler from the door. Okay, hi! Hello, everyone. So today's Monday, day 13. I got yesterday wrong, but anyway. So day 13, Celtic Wanderings. It is Women's History Month, so I thought I'd do a few women-centric songs. Quick little show, little pop-up show. Hello, Kathy. What's going on? Jill. Hello, hello. So that song made vocally famous by my good friend Dana Jean Walter. She always did such a lovely job of that song. So, let's do this. That's the wailing you hear is my cat Lola, who really hates to not be a part of the show. But honey, until you can learn to sing on key, I just can't have you in the show. I'm so sorry. What is la 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 la. There we go. Sorry about that. In the village of Kildorrery. There we go. In the village of Kildorrery, there's a maiden young and fair. She's eyes like sparkling diamonds, long and golden hair. The countryman came riding up to her daddy's gate upon a milk white stallion. He came at the hour of 8. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the country lad. I have come to court your daughter, Mary of the curling hair. I have gold and I have silver, I have land beyond compare. I will give to her a mansion, she'll have servants to command. I'll build for her a mansion, she'll have a gold ring for her hand. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Show your legs to the countryman. I don't want your gold or silver, I don't want your house or land. Just a soldier boy I love, and it's him who take my hand. Matter, Daddy, woke up sharply. You'll do as you are told. You'll marry him on Sunday. You'll marry, spend the gold. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Your legs to the countryman. Mary there at midnight. She drummed with a silver boy. In the village there is music. You can hear her daddy say, step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Today is your wedding day. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary. Maybe Reggae Mary another time, Hans. So, but I did want to try. I want to do a song. I think we only tried this a couple of times. In Gallo Glass. But I always remember hearing it. And swear to goodness, the first time I ever heard it was Daffy Duck as Robin Hood, and he's got the bazooki sit there, and he's like, in Scarlet Town when I was born, there was a fair maid dwelling. So, in Scarlet Town where I was born, there was a fair maid dwelling, made every youth cry a well a day for want of Barbie Allen. 'Twas in the merry month of May. The green buds, they were swelling. Sweet Danny Grove on his deathbed lay for love of Barbie Allen. He sent a servant unto her door, to the place she was dwelling, saying, Master bids me call for you, if you be Barbie Allen. Well, slowly, slowly she got up, and slowly she came nigh him, and the only words that she said to him, I think you're dying. And as she's walking o'er the field, she heard the death bell knelling, and every stroke it seemed to say, hard-hearted Barry Allen. Oh, mother, mother, make my bed, make it long, make it narrow. Sweet Danny Groot died for love of me, and sure I'll die tomorrow. They buried Barbara in the old churchyard, and buried Danny beside her, and from his grave grew a red, red rose, and out of her's a briar. And they grew and grew in the old churchyard, till they could grow no higher, and there they tied a true lover's knot, the red rose and the briar. There you go. Whoop whoop. I like that. Whoop whoop. Speaking of mothers, speaking of moms, I got a chance to do. I had someone ask for a personal song for their mom. They said their mom really loved Ireland, and she was a great lady. And what could I sing for her? Some Irish song could I do for her for Valentine's Day? And I thought about it, and there was nothing in my repertoire of Irish songs that I thought was appropriate for a mom. So I actually looked up some stuff, and I found this one. Stop it, Lola. You're off key, honey. And what was kind of cool about it is it's called Mother Machree, and I had just found out that that's how you say my heart in Gaelic, is Machree. And so Mother Machree is kind of a nomenclature. I don't know. What would you call it? Iconic? I don't know. So I'm going to do this song, Mother Machree. It's an Irish-American song, actually. There's a spot in me heart which no colleague may own. There's a depth in me soul never sounded or known. There's a place in my memory, my life, that you fill. Another can take it, no one ever will. Oh, I love the dear silver that shines in her hair, and the brow that's on the furrow and wrinkled with care. I will kiss the dear fingers so toil worn for me. Oh, bless you and keep you, Mother Machree. Every sorrow or care in the dear days gone by was made bright by the light of the smile in your eye, like a candle that's set in a window at night. Your fond love and guided me right. Oh, I love the dear silver that shines in her hair, and the brow that's all furrowed and wrinkled with care. I will kiss the dear fingers so toil worn for me. Oh, bless you and keep you, Mother Machree. Oh, bless you and keep you, Mother Machree. Sure, doesn't it warm your heart to hear such a song? Ah, that was good. I like that. That was fun. I think there's only one more iconic little, well, there's a lot of iconic women's songs in Irish music. Here's one. We rode out to Venerio. So we rode out to Venerio. The captain fell in love with the lady like a dove, and he called her name Pretty Peggy-O. Come running down the stairs, Pretty Peggy-O. Come running down the stairs, Pretty Peggy-O. Come running down the stairs, coming back your little head. You're the prettiest little girl I've ever seen, no. What would your mama think, Pretty Peggy-O? What would your mama think, Pretty Peggy-O? What would your mama think when she heard the guineas clink and the soldiers were all marching before you all? Mother say, Pretty Peggy-O? What will your mother say, Pretty Peggy-O? What will your mother say when she finds you gone away? Places far and strange to Venerio. If ever I return, Pretty Peggy-O. If ever I return, Pretty Peggy-O. If ever I return, cities I will burn, destroying all the ladies in the area. We rode out to Venerio. As we marched out on Venerio, the captain fell in love with a lady like a glove, and they called her name Pretty Peggy-O. There you are, everybody. That's today's show. Just a little quick pop-up for you on a Monday, first day of Women's History Month. So I thought I'd do some women's songs. I hope you liked the show. Thank you for joining me. Celtic Wanderings, Day 13. And, well, I guess we'll just see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.